South African youth are spending less on their grocery basket. That's according to the recent Maholla App survey. This is due to the high cost of living and access to financial freedom. Let's discuss this some more with the app's CEO, Adam Reilly, who joins us virtually all the way from Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Adam, thank you so much for your time this evening. We've seen this kind of trend as the cost of living has tightened its grip on so many South Africans in different groupings. This survey, very interestingly, however, focuses on the youth. What did your survey find about what's behind them spending less on groceries?
Thanks, Marcel, for having me on the show. So, just a bit of background on Maholla, just to set the precedent of how we capture our data. We have a consumer rewards app that rewards shoppers for scanning their receipts. And this Youth Day or Youth Month, we took the opportunity to really zoom in on what do the basket size data of our youth look like, particularly in comparison to ages over 50 and ages 35 to 49. So we categorized the youth as ages 18 to 35. And we noticed that they had the smallest basket sizes at 212 Rand versus pensioners coming in at 218 Rand and the age group of 35 to 49 at 221 Rand. So this was quite alarming for us because the youth are obviously very important participants in the South African economy. And that's why we thought it would be interesting to talk a bit about this data.
And how did you find they are deciding what to spend the money that they do have access to?
Yeah, great question. So we actually saw an uptick in spend through wholesale type stores like Macro and Game. And we think the reason for that is the youth can buy goods slightly cheaper there. So in a time where inflation is ripe and various costs of living are going up, we think that the data shows that consumers are moving towards more wholesale environments.
And did the survey give you an inkling of the kind of family setup that these young people are coming from? Are they making these purchases on behalf of their family? Are they students? What is their set of circumstances that's driving this spend?
Yeah, great question. We didn't zoom into the student or the household component of the shopper. We more looked at geographic and demographic type information. But that's definitely something we could look at in a future data research project. We could ask our users, are they shopping on behalf of their families, or are they university students, or are they now participating in the workforce?
Now, I suppose if they are spending the money that they do have at these wholesale places, those wholesale shops have changed over the years in that you can access actual basic essentials that go into a more regular basket. Were you able to zoom in on what that money is being spent on? Is it your staples, I suppose, that every kitchen needs to get from day to day, week to week, and month to month?
Yes, that's right. So a lot of these big wholesales are offering a relatively full basket of goods, and we saw the types of goods being purchased there consistent to what would have been bought in retail. So your staples that need to be consumed for your nutritional every month.
What are they giving up on? I'm not sure how often you've done the survey, if you've been able to see changes between the last survey that you've done and this. What are they letting go of, but then also spending less on groceries?
Sure. So we particularly zoomed in on basket size as a whole, and then we also deconstructed how many line items are in each basket. We didn't look at specific categories in this report, so we looked at the effect of basket sizes, how that's gone down relative to other age groups, and we also noticed that the average number of items on a receipt went down from 6 to 5.
Okay, fascinating stuff as we look at how this crisis, cost of living crisis, is affecting our population in the different corners that they find themselves in. We thank you so much for that insight. That's the Maholla App CEO, Adam Reilly, speaking to us live there from Amsterdam. We thank you.